Right then, our last session of 2022. So let's make it a good one. Okay. All right, let's do our breath work. So close your eyes if it helps you to relax. And we're going to inhale through the nose for 4, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth for 8. Okay. So let's inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. So one more cycle. Yeah, relax. Okay, open your eyes, come up, and we'll do mid squats. Okay, so if you want something under your heels, or if you want to use a yoga block, or a chair, or a stool, that's fine. Okay, so feet are slightly wider than hip width apart. Turn the feet out 10 to 12 degrees maximum, okay? And then drop into that bottom position for me. You're going to cross your arms, squeeze your fist, drop your head, okay? We're going to inhale, come all the way up, spread the fingers, reach back. Exhale and drop down for me. Good. Inhale, reach up, spread the fingers. Exhale and down. Let me just change my position. Okay, inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Remember, if you can't get into this bottom position, that's when you need the block or a chair. Okay, inhale and up. Exhale and down. Last one. Inhale, up, reach back. Exhale and down. Okay, palms are up. Just chill out here for me a second. Just checking that the feet haven't gone too wide or too externally rotated. If they have, you need to modify. Cross your arms, squeeze your fist, drop your head. Okay, inhale, all the way out, reach back. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. 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 Exhale and down. Okay, hang out here at the bottom. We'll do one more round to warm up. Okay, cross our arms, squeeze our fist, drop our head. Okay, inhale and curl, reach back. Exhale all the way down, drop your head. Inhale, reach back, spread the fingers. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Last one, inhale and up. Exhale and down. And then come out of it. Good. Right, we're going to do a ragdoll because we can't finish the year without ragdoll. It's my favourite. Okay, we're going to do 3 minutes. Right. Position. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart, parallel to each other. Soften the knees a little bit. Cup your elbows with your hands. And let's bend forward from the hips. And just let our head relax. Lengthen the size of your body down towards the ground. And then focusing on your breathing for me. Inhale through the nose for 4. Exhale through the mouth for 8. Remember, if you have any back problems, then you bend the knees a little bit more. Take the stress off the lower back.
If your back's good, then try and straighten the legs a little bit more. See if you get a bigger stretch there. Good work. Now imagine on every out breath as you count for 8, that you gradually get lower and lower down towards the ground. But remember, we're only aiming for 7 out of 10 intensity, so if it goes too far, back off a little bit. Okay, we're into our final minute now. Okay, last 20 seconds, stay with me. And then gently, gently uncurl. Just tap out the back of the hamstrings, good. And let's take it into a plank to reset. So fingers are spread, shoulders directly over your elbows, directly over your wrists. Rock forwards if you need to. Nice and strong. Neck is long. Okay, drop the knees down, drop back into child's pose. Back up into a plank for me. And into child's pose. Into plank. Good. Into child's pose. Into plank, last time. And into child's pose the last time. And then relax, good. Okay, we're gonna go through our upper body routine. So we'll start with shoulder power. So grab your yoga strap or your belt. Okay, and take one arm over. So if you can, clasp hands and you can reach together and grab your hands. You don't need the yoga strap, okay? If you can, this is where the yoga strap just helps. And you take your hands closer and closer together. Okay, and we're gonna hold here for 2 minutes. I'm gonna start the timer now. Okay, get your elbow nice and high. Okay, get the hands as close as you can. And then just rest your head against that top arm, and then you'll just sit in onto your toes like this. Right, Tilly, did you sneak in? Yeah. I've got that many layers on because it's been freezing in the hub today, but I'm getting really hot now. I'm gonna have to start delayering. I didn't have time to get changed before yoga. But that's getting hotter and hotter. Good work. Okay, we've done a minute. If it starts to ease off too much, then just take the hands a little bit closer, but do gradually because the intensity ramps up pretty quickly. So you should feel the majority of the stretch in the bottom shoulder. Yeah, 20 more seconds. And then the worst bit is getting out of the stretch. 10 more seconds. And then gently, gently. Oh, just tap out the shoulder, just a little tap. Okay, let's switch sides then. We'll start the timer now. Good work. Elbow nice and high, wrist your head against your arm. So much further away on this side. I also have DOMs in my triceps from my workout yesterday, which is not helping at all. Yeah, keep your neck nice and long. Looking forwards for me. And that's it. 30 more seconds here. Ten more seconds. And then gently coming out of that. Just tap out the shoulder. Okay, we're going to do cliffhanger. So you can choose your position tonight. You've got one of three options. And as you guys have done it before, I'll let you go straight into it and then I'll demonstrate in case anybody's doing this that hasn't done it before on recordings. Okay, so have you chose your position? Okay, I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, if you've not done it before, there's three choices. You have this one. Okay, you stick your butt out and then you push your chest through. Okay, that's position one, arms are long. Okay, you feel stretch into your upper back. Okay, and then position 2, you're going to sit onto your bum. Okay, onto your feet, arms are slightly wide and shoulder width, fingers are spread, and then you drop your chest through. And in the final position, your head goes against the wall, and then you reach up, take your arms wide and shoulder width, fingers spread, and then just drop your head and neck down to the ground. That's the most advanced position. If you're doing it on recording, pause me now and then hold it for 2 minutes, okay? You guys have already started, you have got just over 1 minute to go. Okay. All right, big stretch for the upper back, chest, shoulders. It's a very intense one there, so you really want to focus on the breath work to relax the body. So inhale for 4 through the nose, exhale for 8 through the mouth.
Last 10 seconds. And relax, coming out of that. Okay, we're gonna do arrow pose. Okay, everybody's favorite. Not. Okay, so you're gonna come onto your toes like this. Okay, don't sit back onto them yet. And then you're gonna interlace your fingers. Okay, extend the arms, push the chest forward, drop the head back, and then when I say go, you're then gonna sit down onto your heels. Okay, we hold it for 2 minutes. It's very intense on the feet, but the toes can handle it. So as long as you don't go into cramp or anything like that, stay with it if you can for the 2 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. So push the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drop the head back as far as is comfortable. If it's too much, just ease off a little bit. A big stretch through the feet, through the toes. Probably getting quite intense now, but stay with me. We've got 30 seconds to go if you can. Ten seconds to go. And relax gently out of there. Oof, and let the toes go. Okay, we're going to thread the needle to reset them. So onto all fours. And you're going to drop the arm through, and we're just going to hold here. Drop down onto your shoulder if you can, or as close as you can to that for 30 seconds. Ten more seconds. And then coming up, let's switch sides. Ten more seconds. Yeah, relax, come out of that. Good work. Okay, that finishes our upper body sequence. Keep your mat against the wall because we're going to show you a test for external rotation. Then we're going to work on internal and external rotation of the hips. So the test, which I fail every time. Let's see how I get on this time. Okay, knees are bent at 90 degrees. Okay, we'll get that right. That's important to start with. Now the test, you should be able to, not going to be able to do it, get that foot. And then I'm gonna have to cheat now. So I'm either gonna have to lift my hips up or I'm gonna have to use my hand to get into that position. Okay, now you should be able to do it. It's not gonna happen without either lifting your hips off the ground or without having to do that.
But that's better for me. I used to have to really, really force that. Let's try the other side. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I can't quite get there. Okay, but then you can also see when you're in position which hip is tighter. Tilly, you're not helping. Okay, so have another go. You might have to give a little helping hand and then just hold the position for a second. Feel what that feels like and then switch sides again. Tilly. And then, do they feel quite equal? Because we want them to be equal. Right, and you can use this as a stretch itself. So let's go for the left side, and I wasn't going to do this, but let's do it. Let's hold for 1 minute, okay? So this is for external rotation of the hips. But you'll probably feel it is in your glute. But that's one test you can do to see if things are improving. Believe it or not, mine was a hell of a lot better than it used to be. I feel like I'm nearly there. Still work to be done though. Ten more seconds and then we'll switch. So if this stretch eases off, just gently press your knee out to the side. You don't have to use your hand, you can just press. And then gently switch positions to the other side. Watch out, tail, watch out. And then hold that side. See, my right is maybe a tiny bit tighter, but there's not much in it. There used to be loads in it. I'm happy with that. Gently press it out if you can't feel the stretch. You may also feel this kind of in and around the hip, not necessarily into the glute. Depends where you're tight again. Twenty more seconds. 10 more seconds. And recover. Okay, so keep both feet against the wall and then bring the knees together and then out, roll out onto the outside of your feet. Make sure the feet stay parallel to each other. Okay, I'm going to do this for 2 minutes. So feet are just hip width apart. Okay, and this way we're working on external rotation mostly, tiny bit of internal, mostly external. So feet parallel to each other, keep an eye on them, 2 minutes. And again, do the right and left feel different or do they feel the same? We're not forcing it, we're just gently moving into it and out. Just got to remember that the hips don't just move into hip extension, which is generally the only hip flexor stretch that runners do. There's hip extension. You've got all the different ways that the hips can move and get tight and cause us issues. Check in on those feet. Are they still parallel to each other? Hopefully. 30 more seconds. and relax. Okay, now take the feet wider. The knees must be able to touch though. And we do the same thing. So now we're prioritizing internal rotation. You've still got to keep the feet parallel to each other. And again, do right and left feel the same, or do they feel different? We're doing this for 2 minutes as well. Don't rush the movement, just nice and steady. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. And recover. Okay, coming up. Right, while we're at the wall, we're going to do jackknife blaster. Okay. So we're going to do 2 minutes at the bottom position, 1 minute in the top position. Okay. So I'll get you guys just go into position 1 and then I'll explain the different modifications. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So if you've not done this before, your back leg goes right flush against the wall. That's really important. It mustn't be away from the wall, okay? And your foot is flat against there. Position number 1 is you bring the leg down here. I'm onto my shin, and then I'm going to relax forward. That's the first position. If you can do that, okay, and you come up onto your hands. Now I'm pressing this back hip down towards the ground. Okay, that's position 2. If that feels good, then you can bring the foot up to the next position, okay? And hands are flat on the ground, and then you just sink that hip forwards, and we're gonna stay here. Okay, so you've got those 3 different stages. You choose which one feels good. So where you wanna feel the stretch is in the hip flexor or the quad on this back leg. You may feel it in the ankle, because the ankle is in plantar flexion. If the front leg is tight in the hamstrings or in the thigh, you might feel it there. There's no right or wrong, you'll just feel it where you're tight. Right. Cats always offend me when you stroke them, they always clean themselves straight after. Like we're dirty. Okay, we've got 15 seconds left. Now you have an option of coming up into position 2. It's quite strenuous. If you don't feel you can, you're just going to stay in this position for 1 more minute. Okay, so the second position is you come up, 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 up. Now you can either interlace your fingers, okay, put your hands onto your knees, straighten your arms there, or you can take your arms out onto the side. Hello. I'm very noisy in yoga, Tilly. At least Lily was quiet. Wow, we've got 30 seconds left here. Big stretch into the quad and the hip flexors on this
leg against the wall. We've got 10 seconds left. Can't see my clock, Tilly. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Gently coming out of that. Oh, you're gonna have to move a little bit. Okay, right, let's switch sides. I'll go through the 3 modifications again, 3 stages. But I'm gonna start the clock now. Okay, so first one, knee flush against the wall, excuse me, Tilly. And then out nice and straight. Okay, that's position 1. Okay, if that's all you can do, that's fine, just stay there. Position 2, come up, straighten the arms, sink the hip back down to the ground. And then the next position, the foot is up, hands are down, sink the hips back to the ground. Oh no. Got Pixie as well. Right, I'm just going to let Pixie out, otherwise these two aren't best of friends. Don't want to fight in yoga, do we? There we go. Oh, I forgot which leg I'm on. It's this one. Got less than 1 minute left here. Just always think about sinking that hip down towards the ground on every out breath. So we should always be doing our in and out breaths. When I say sink the hip down towards the ground, if there's no movement at all, that just means you need to work on hip flexor mobility a little bit more. 20 seconds left. Then you have the option of coming up to position 2 or staying here for another minute. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Remember, interlace the fingers, straighten the arms or arms out. Oh, this side's tighter. That's disappointing. Focus on your breath work. Fifty more seconds left. Let's go down out of that for me. Punch out that front leg. Okay, we're going to do eagle twist. Okay, 2 minutes on each side. So lying on your back for me. Okay, I want you to hook your toes of your right foot underneath your left knee. Okay, take your right arm out to the side. Take your left hand onto your right knee and come over towards the left. Okay, then we're going to hold here for 2 minutes. You might feel this into your chest, into your glutes, into your lower back.
Sometimes I get pins and needles in my arm on this stretch. That's okay as long as it goes within like 10 to 30 seconds when you come out of the pose, that's fine. If it doesn't, then you need to modify. 20 more seconds. Your head is looking up to the ceiling for me. And then come back gently to the center. Okay, right, hook your left toes underneath your right knee. Take your left arm out to the side. And then we're going to take our right knee and our left knee with our right hand down to the right. 30 seconds left here. And you come back to the center. Okay, keep your legs straight for me. Okay, stretch the glutes, and we need to take your right leg, pull it in towards your body with your left hand, and then I want you to take it towards the left shoulder. Okay, and we're just going to hold for 30 seconds. You should feel a nice stretch in your glutes. Ten more seconds. Okay, let's switch sides. Right hand, left knee towards right shoulder. Might feel it into your hip flexors as well. Again, relax. Okay, switch sides. Again, right leg, left arm, left shoulder. Yeah, and change sides. Right hand, left knee, right shoulder. Last time. relax. Okay, let that leg go down. And just shake off the legs a little bit. Okay, while we're here, we'll go straight into relaxation. So palms are facing up for me. Let the feet relax, let the hands relax. Close your eyes. I'm going to turn the head to the right. And over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Back to the center. Close your eyes, let your breathing return back to normal and relax. Open your eyes for me. Reach up to the ceiling. Big stretch up. And bring your knees into your chest for me. And then come into a seated position. Now we'll do our balanced breathing to reset the body. So you're going to inhale through the nose for 4, and then you exhale back through the nose for 4. Okay, close your eyes if it helps you relax. Okay, let's inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. One more cycle. And open your eyes. And you're all done. Thank you for joining me on the last session of the year. Thank you for joining me all year. All right, have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. And hopefully see you in 2023. All right, thanks very much, guys. See you later.